What's going on, guys? It's Meteor here, and welcome back to another episode of our Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. So sorry it's been a hot minute since we got the last episode of this series up, guys. Even though it technically 2 days have passed, I think that should have been videos for this, but the grinding took forever. I'll just be straight up with you guys. The grinding took forever. I did find a better place to level up though, so once you get, basically, I'll give you guys a rundown on that really quick. So you definitely want to get one Pokemon to be your grinding Pokemon, and by what I mean by that is be the one that's going to be your team leader, that's going to be able to knock out efficiently all the Pokemon that you're battling for your level grinding, right? While you're in the Solar Cave. I usually like that to be Moltres because Moltres is my goat. But you guys can pick whoever you guys want to be as your grinding Pokemon. And then once you get through the early on grinding for the post game, depending on like obviously what Pokemon you're choosing to use, you know, like if you sort of follow along the in even similar mons to what I've used, then you know, you will be probably in the 60s or the 70s with your grinding Pokemon, depending on obviously what level it was to begin with. Obviously, you know, Moltres being a legendary bird, you recruit him in the 50s, so my Moltres was in about the 70s-ish by the time I got done with that early post-game grinding. Now, that means you'll be strong enough to take on Team Hydro in the Makihita Dojo, and they will give you I think it was 2800 XP for knocking all three of them out. Now luckily for me, once Moltres hit whatever level it was in the late 70s, I also learned Heat Wave, which is a room clearing move. And then I hatched an idea. You guys probably remember earlier in the series when I had linked Metal Sound and Thundershock rather together on Magnemite. I noticed I was getting more XP for knocking out Pokemon with that, using the linked moves there with that. And that gave me an idea. So I just linked Ember and Heat Wave together for shits and giggles because they were together on the moves list. And that ended up giving me 4200 XP every time I beat Team Hydro. And once you get to the point where it's about 30,000 XP to level up, it's about 7 trips through, give or take a little bit depending on how many of the Poliwags you knock out and everything, to get a level up. So once you get to the point where your main grinding Pokemon is probably, I'd say, in the 60s, 70s, and especially if it's got a room clearing move, I would then transition from going to Solar Cave to using Team Hydro, because that's a lot of XP and it's so much quicker. You blitz through 3 floors, knock out 3 Pokemon, get 4200 XP, go through it again. So, you know, and that, in equivalence, that's 6 Mr. Mimes and 3 Hypnos that you'd have to knock out. Which sounds like less when you think of it in that respect, but while you're sitting there just waiting for these 3 Hypnos to come, you already probably could be through 2 or 3 runs of the Makihita Dojo. And I also, speaking of the Makihita Dojo, I accidentally, I don't know why I never did the ghost one. I don't know if I did it, if I left it that way for a reason, because I wanted to show it off, what happened when you got done with it on screen, or what, but I cleared the ghost dungeon too, just because, and I accidentally got a thing. So I'll show you the reward for that. After you clear all of the main mazes of the Makihita Dojo, so not any of the team ones, because you can fight Shiftrie's team, Team Constrictor, which is Octillery's team, Team Hydro, which is Blastoise's team, and then Team Rumble Rock, which is Golem's team, as well. But I believe that you get this figurine that I'm about to show you guys only after you complete the main, like, typings. But Makihita gives you a little Bonsly statue for outside of your rescue team base, which is really cool. So that's basically how all that went, guys, and that's my tip for you. Once you get that main grinding Pokemon up to a good level, then go ahead and check out Team Hydro, because you should easily be able to take them out at that point in time, and then you'll be good to go. But as you can see, I got Matang in the lead here, and I said my grinding was done, so he is now ready to evolve into a Metagross, which is awesome. And I'll also let you guys know, I mean, obviously my luck speaks for itself. I was not able to get a Shadow Ball TM for myself. Metagross is so raw. I love this Mon, dude. I was not able to get a Shadow Ball TM for myself to show up for a mission or in the Kecleon shop during any of my grinding, so that's fun. And honestly, purely from a defensive standpoint, I think that Absol actually is going to be our best bet. I really wish I could have gotten Shadow Ball for him, especially because, you know, I have Swords Dance, but, you know, whatever. But I feel like with this special attack being 61, if I throw a special band on him, Stab from Bite should still be okay. But yeah, as you see, Metagross is more physically defensive, but Absol is only 2 points less specially defensive, and his HP is a lot higher as well. So I think that Absol will be a better option since it's an immunity. But I think an immunity and a quad resistance might take the same amount of damage basically, but nonetheless, obviously I have Metagross on the power band because there's no point in me clicking Psychic against the Pokemon we're going to be fighting. Again, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you guys missed the last episode, definitely check it out, because we learned about the dungeon that we're about to be going to now. And I think with all the information given, everybody knows by now, even if you haven't played this game, who we're going to be dealing with. So, but nonetheless, I got Absol grinded up also just in case Metagross doesn't end up working out. And if neither of them end up working out, then I have the red button, which is Moltres, and then we'll just call it a day. But this dungeon is weird. We can only bring in 3 items with us, and then on top of a held item. So if you want to be more conservative about things and not worry about your damage output as much, it would be a good idea to have the Pokemon that's going into the dungeon either hold a Max Elixir or a Reviver Seed. But I personally think that damage might be a little bit more important for me. So I'm going to do that. And then have, you know, my 3 items rather that I can bring in with me be 2 Reviver Seeds, and then, you know, I'll have a Max Elixir just in case I need to restore my PP. But, you know, now that I'm looking at this, I don't necessarily want to go through it twice. And it doesn't say anything about the boss not being able to be recruited on the first trip, although it does have a -10 recruit chance. But I guess I took all the time to do the grinding, so I might as well frickin' use it, right? And not care about that fact, and then I can just send Moltres in later to try to recruit it. But let me stop BSing around. I think I did enough explaining. So let's head off to the Meteor Cave and see how Metagross does. So this dungeon is 20 floors. Oh, I didn't know that it had Mount Thunder Peak's theme in it. That's so lit. Now, you may be wondering what this tile is. This is the stairs, and it is a good thing that we found it. But there's a reason why it's sealed, and we got to keep on exploring around for that. Which, now that I'm... Oh, never mind. We don't got to explore very far, at least. Yes, guys, Deoxys is the Pokemon that we have to worry about in this dungeon. Obviously, you know, Meteor, Alien, or Meteor crashed, doesn't look like a Pokemon, etc., etc. So the gimmick behind this dungeon is there's 20 floors, a specter, if you will, of Deoxys will spawn on each floor. And the stairs will be sealed until you defeat this specter of Deoxys. So finding the stairs is a good thing to do, and I typically like to find them first, because then I'll know where I'm going, but then obviously you have to search for Deoxys, so you still might end up wandering around for forever. Which makes me think I should have possibly brought a huge apple with me instead of what I did bring. But we're here now, so I'm thankful that didn't take very long. Good, good, good. But yeah, that's basically how this dungeon works, guys. You go through each floor. Obviously, the real Deoxys is on the 20th floor. So you go through the first 19 floors, trying to find the stairs and the Deoxys. Mirage, I guess we'll call it. And once you defeat the Deoxys Mirage, then the stairs will become unsealed, and you can progress to the next floor. Also, if you've noticed, money is the only item that is found lying on the ground in this dungeon. Okay, so now, Deoxys' defense is a pain, because as you can see, he takes no damage. And, oh, come the fuck on, bro, and I'm getting fondled by RNG. And he's got amnesia, so right now, if I had Absol, I'd be up a creek. I'd probably end up having to Swords Dance up and then just click frickin' Slash. But now I'm out of Metal Claws, which is very annoying. Because, obviously, as we know, Deoxys' ability is Pressure. So, now I have to click Takedown up until I run out of that, and then I don't want to waste the Max Elixir, so I'll probably just end up having to take forever to fight him by using Psychic. But actually, you know what, in case see, there's a defense. I don't really want to use Psychic against the defense form because he's going to swallow it. And especially if he's got frickin' amnesia. But I did no damn damage. I hope this knocks it out. Oh, no, I'm gone. Oh, I'm not. Please knock it out. Crap. I probably am better off A-attacking at that rate. Oh my god, I missed anyway. Well, now I'm definitely better off A-attacking. Yeah, okay. Well, there goes my first Survivor Seed. Well, hopefully I don't get screwed over by RNG anymore with Metal Claw. Okay. Cool. This dungeon's so annoying. Like, it's because you can only bring 3 items in with you. That's the annoying part about it. Like, it's really stupid to me that you can only bring in 3 items with you. It makes a not hard dungeon so complicated, and it's for no reason. Like, there's no reason for the dungeon to be as hard as it is. And honestly, Deoxys defense 4 makes it really hard also. I mean, as you saw, like I was only doing like 40 something damage to him, and he's got a couple hundred HP. Or at least, maybe not a couple hundred, but at least over 100. So it's like, you know, I shouldn't have to hit him 5 or 6 times to knock him out. Like, that's not fair. But he can do 42 damage to me, like, and I don't have that much HP. Takedown should maybe be able to finish him now. Okay, good, yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess in hindsight, we're not doing terribly bad. I almost just ate my reviver seed. I'd have been so mad. I definitely would have rewound. I'm just letting you guys know right now, I would have rewound. Okay, well, him picking up that money doesn't really help me to know where he is. And that's the other annoying thing, like, you have to go searching for this Deoxys, and it's wandering around the floor the same as you are, so it's like you could end up... I've had a couple times when I've been playing this game, when I've actually done this dungeon, when I've played the post-game, I've done multiple laps around the floor before I found the Deoxys. And that's not an over-exaggeration. Like, I genuinely did multiple laps around the floor before I found the Deoxys. And it's like, there's no, like, what's the point of this? Like, this is stupid and not fair. You know what I mean? That was a Deoxys speed, by the way. Just, I know I took it out too quick. I probably could have taken him out with takedown, but... better to be safe than sorry, they say. I'm already not getting a good feeling about this, though, I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I could have gotten Shadow Ball. I really think that Shadow Ball would have made my life a lot easier. Because then I could have had another physical attack on top of takedown, and Jesus Christ. That was obviously Deoxys attack. But now I'm out of Reviver Seed, so that's cool. And obviously, that's awesome for sending Absol in here too, because that's a super effective attack against Absol. So that's fun. I'm gonna lose this, and then I'm gonna end up losing my power band, which is so irritating. But I honestly, I don't think that's that big of a deal, because I don't think I honestly need Onyx for anything for the rest of the game. So not having a power, and I don't think for that matter, I don't think I have any use for any physical attackers for the rest of the game. But granted, Onyx is really my only physical attacker that I have. At least in this particular run-through. I would have been nice if I could have been warped to where the Deoxys is. Oh. Oh, God. And he used Iron Defense. Yeah, I'm not beating this one. I'm gonna lose here. That's another thing that's stupid, is like, Deoxys defense is actually sometimes impossible to beat. Because, like, watch this. He's +4, so I'm doing 15 damage. Like, and he's got 100 some odd HP. Like, it's genuinely just not fair. That's kind of nice. I almost did more damage in recoil than I did to him. That's so crazy. Oh my god, and now he's boosting his... I'm not going to be able to kill him. Look, I did 1 point of damage. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to win this. There's literally there's no way I'm going to be able to knock him out. Which means I lose. And I'm missing Metal Claw. Oh my god, thank Jesus. Yeah, I don't got a good feeling about this, guys. We're not even halfway done, and we don't have any Reviver Seeds, and I'm about to have to use my Max Elixir very, very soon. So, that's not looking very good for us. Not at all. And like this dungeon it's already annoying me. So like I don't even want to use Absol. I don't even want to give a try with Absol. I already just want to push the red button with Moltres and then just blitz through this. And if I do decide, when I do send Moltres, by the way, I will be, oh my god, another fucking defense form. And if and when I do use Moltres, by the way, I will be giving him the friend bow, because obviously, you know, I get a little bit of a, that'll put Deoxys at 0 for his recruit chance, and then Moltres being level 70 something, it does have a pretty decent boost. So, to try to recruit him, of course. But yeah, we'll see if we can get through it with Metagross though. Hopefully we can, but I don't know. I don't have that good of a vibe with things right now, for sure. And then obviously with Deoxys attack having superpower, I mean, like I said, that doesn't even bode very well for Absol, because that'd be a super effective attack. I feel like I can take speed out with the takedown. Oh, I can't. Oh, frick. I figured an A attack would be able to take it out. Okay. My goodness, that was horrifying. I don't even want to restore my HP by pressing A and B, because it'll use up my belly so fast, and I don't have another Reviver Seed. But at least I know with speed now, don't just use an A attack. You have to actually attack it twice. That is good to know. I just thought I'd throw a Hail Mary with the speed form and try to knock it out, because, you know, it's frailer than Sin because of how fast it is. Just like Deoxys attack, just it's obviously not as fast as an attacker, duh, right? But yeah, remember, like I was telling you guys earlier, how I did 2 laps of a floor before I found the Deoxys form? Well, we're about to start our 2nd lap right now, and I haven't found it yet. And I'm starting to get hungry, and I still got 9 more floors. So I'm not going to be able to do it. Yep, that's okay. There's 2 laps of the dungeon done, and I still haven't found Deoxys yet, and I'm about to starve, so there's nothing I can do. This dungeon is so stupid. It genuinely is stupid. But yeah, and there we go. And that's 3 laps done, and I still haven't even found Deoxys yet. I've gone 3 laps around this whole floor, and I haven't even found Deoxys yet, and now I'm starving, so it doesn't matter if I find him anyway. If anything, there should be apples in this dungeon, not money, because of the fact that even grimy foods. Yeah, this is so fucking stupid, bro. This game sucks. This dungeon is so beyond stupid, it's unreal. But alright, so Metagross can't do it. Oh boy, I kept my max elixir. You know what? I'm not even. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me grab both of these. I'm not even gonna bother trying with Absol, because I know it's gonna be the same. I'm just gonna grab 2 huge apples and have that max elixir, and then I'm just gonna send Moltres in. I lost my power band, didn't I? Yep. Of course I did. Watch me have Shadow Ball appear now, too. Okay, cool. Yeah. And, I guess that'll wrap things up for this episode, too, guys, because I don't got time to go through the dungeon again. But, at least I did get to show it off to you guys and kind of explain it a little bit. Oh, and I was even way far off on Moltres' level. It's actually level 84. So that'll give me a good boost to recruiting, at least, as well, for Deoxys on top of the... what is it? On top of the... English is so hard, Aiden. I know it is. On top of the friend bow. And because like I mentioned before, when we first got the friend bow, it gives a 10% bonus in and of itself. So that will, on its own, will put Deoxys at 0%. And then I want to say by level 80, it's like 15 or 17% or something like that. I know it. Let me look it up really quick. I know at 100, it's like 24%. Recruiting. That's what I wanted to spell. Alright, let's see. So, in these games, in red and blue... Yeah, so we're at level 84, which means we're between 80 and 89, so we have a 17.5% recruitment chance. And levels 90 to 100 is plus 24. So, yeah, as you see, like I said, we're level 84. So we'll have a 17.5% chance to recruit Deoxys. Still not very likely, nonetheless, but, you know, it's a chance, right? So we'll take it. Hence why I'm bringing the friend bow along with me, right? But, yeah, it's, that dungeon is stupid. It really is. I don't know why they programmed it to be the way that it is. I really don't. And, you know, like, I don't know. I just don't even have words. I really don't. I really don't. I just don't know why it's that complicated, and it is very stupid, for real. But, we're gonna send Moltres in next time, and hopefully we'll be able to clear it without any issues, and fingers crossed even more so that we recruit Deoxys on the first try. But, yeah, nonetheless, guys, with that being said, if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.